Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome once again to Sofa Justice Warriors Live. I am Joe, I'm your host, and today we will be playing Secret of Mana. I have a long history with this game. I've told the story on the stream. I know a guy who worked on it as a kid. He's in the end credits and everything. And he was a child when he worked on it, and he got to name some of the enemies. Basically, he'd come in and they'd feed him McDonald's and sit him down with the game and had unpaid child playtesters. I mean, sweet gig if you can get it. Play a game that isn't out yet and talk about it. Secret of Mana, kind of Square's foray into action RPGs, more adventure than RPG, but it still has, you know, all of the RPG trappings of leveling and a lot of leveling. Now, I keep running into the problem where I play an old game I used to play as a kid because I find them comforting and it's fun, and I beat them in 2.5 hours or 3 hours, and then that's it. We're done. It happened with Metroid, it happened with Zelda, it happened with Castlevania 2. So I thought I'd play something that at least extends well beyond the 3-hour mark. I don't know if I'll finish it, I don't know if I'll keep going, it depends on how much fun I have. But we'll see. So let's get to it. Oh, bit of news. There will be no stream tomorrow. Because I'm working from 2 in the afternoon to 10 at night, Pacific time, which means by the time I am here and ready to stream, it'll be like 2 in the morning for a lot of the country. So why bother? I don't know why. Oh, I do, actually. I was gonna say, I don't know why I named this guy Joshua all the time, but I do. It's because my friend Vicky did as a kid. And so if you ever run into this, Vicky, you're still with me. I doubt you will. You're off busy making games. You're on the other side of this now. A lot of angry gods in Square RPGs. I'm not sure if this is the story that's told in Final Fantasy Adventure, which is Secret of Mana 1. This is Secret of Mana 2. And then Seiken Densetsu 3, Secret of Mana 3, was never released here in America. Got that sweet, sweet Mode 7 graphics. A shiny object, you say? Surely not a MacGuffin! The game begins with your character falling off of a log bridge. Sure. And dead. Game over. I like this short and sweet intro. I'm already in control. I don't have to watch 10 minutes of cutscene before I'm playing a video game. Something is calling my name. Can't get through. Okay. Got some King Arthur imagery here. And there's a ghost. Lampshading it pretty hard there, game. I like the ring system for your inventory and your options. I'm disappointed they never brought it back. Oh. What's a rabbite doing at a place like this? Just the cutest things to ever murder you. I first played this game, it was summer. And so now every summer I get that kind of sense memory of I feel the weather, you know, the air smells a certain way, and I go, I need to play Secret of Mana. That's what I'm supposed to be doing. That and this music is just top-notch. It's just pleasant. So every time I swing my sword, my meter down there starts back again at 0, and you want it to get to 100% and dink before you hit anything. Later on, I'll be able to charge beyond that. Four whole gold pieces. Weapon skill up. Great. So remember when I said about leveling? Everything levels. Every weapon. Not only do you level, all of your magic levels, all of your weapons level. And you gotta keep them all up or the game becomes impossibly hard. So, candy! Woo! So right after this forest full of rabbites, the game poops me back in my hometown and I have to fight a boss. Now this boss is technically unlosable. You cannot die there. Somebody will keep bringing you back until you win. But I am still going to go back and forth through those woods a few times just to get my level up a little bit. Kind of get a jump on the game. That, and I find it relaxing to just walk around and do this. I just realized I never did a sound test. Hopefully you can all hear me. Let me remedy that. Good times. More candy. So now I can charge up my sword here. Do a little charge attack. really find it necessary at the moment. Okay, game audio is a shade high. I will fix that. How's that? Perfect. Beautiful. All right. Thank you for coming by to test the sound, Lizzie. Really satisfying sound effect. I know I say that every week, but I think that actually might be a big part of why I like the games that I like. I think sound design is often overlooked. There are a lot of mediocre games I put up with because they have fantastic sound and music. This, thankfully, is a good game that also has great sound and music. But it's very satisfying, that hitting something sound. That especially when they explode. What I like about this game, and this would later be refined with Chrono Trigger, is it doesn't have random encounters. It doesn't have, here's your overworld, walk around it, and every so many steps the thing does, you know, does some math and goes, you're getting attacked now. And now you're off somewhere, you know, in another screen. And that never really appealed to me. I've never liked that. It makes walking around stressful. It makes every step I could be attacked, and I just don't like the way that makes me feel. So when this came out, I was like, aha! Finally a Squaresoft game I can get behind. I mean, I had Final Fantasy, and I'd, you know, gotten to the end of it and everything. The original one. I played them, they just weren't my favorite. I was more a Zelda guy, and this was like, oh, Zelda and Final Fantasy had a beautiful, beautiful baby. Ah, there we go. Leveled up. It's weird that just everything is so cute. I like it. There's bright colors. You don't see a lot of that in gaming nowadays unless it's deliberately retro. Everything's brown. A lot of that stems, I think, from needing your like, the denial that you're playing with a children's toy. Because you absolutely are. Video games are toys. That's what they are. And that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. I find it easier to just decide to be okay with that than to force gaming to be like this brooding, immature, really immature, like, art form. Because we too often conflate, like the M label, mature. We too often conflate that with actual maturity. What that means is you're supposed to be mature enough to understand, you know, that this is... you are supposed to be mature before playing the game. It doesn't mean the game itself is mature. And in fact, usually it's anything but. I would not call Mortal Kombat mature. I don't have anything wrong with Mortal Kombat, as you can see with our episode on Mortal Kombat and Street Fighter. But calling that mature, and DC Comics has the same problem. Calling that mature. No, rape and murder are not what makes something mature. complex storytelling does. But not every story has to be, you know, The Killing Joke was over 20 years ago, and people just haven't gotten over it. Oh my god, comics are so mature now! And it's like, okay, you violently tore a woman's ability to walk from her. That means comics are serious now? Nah, not really. Spider-Man was more mature than that long before that, in dealing with the themes of what it would be like to actually balance, you know, a superhero life and a regular life, and the ramifications of that. I think that's more mature storytelling than everybody gets raped and murdered. So I like, it's a, you know, a lot of the reason I revisit older games is they were unapologetic. They weren't yet embarrassed to be video games. They weren't apologizing for being video games. We've got a lot of color. And cuteness. I'm gonna go through these woods one more time, and then we'll get on with it. I don't know why I keep picking those up. They're either gonna be candy that doesn't fit, or they're going to be a trap, and they will do damage to me. Alright. We've already seen progress. I can one-shot rabbits now. Weird name. It's a cross between a rabbit and what? Looks like a marshmallow. Flies in here. There we go. Finally made use of that. That did all of 3 more damage than my average attack. Yip-de fucking do. How close am I to leveling again? That's... Oh, 3 experience. I'm about to level again. And these all give me 1 XP. There we go. Level 4 straight out the gate. Let's go see some more of this game. Ugh, that was bad. Yeah, I'm not killing 93 rabbits to get to level 5. Something lit up the sky near the falls. I have a bad feeling about this. Spoken in every Star Wars movie. Stop playing with that sword. Buy one of these. Get them while it's cheap. Let's see what I'm wearing. Oh, I don't have a bandana. I don't think I have enough for one. We're gonna go remedy that. I lied. We're not moving on just yet. Even the shopkeepers dance along to the music. Okay, I know you give me 1 XP, and that's useless to me now, but how much money do you give me? Enough. I'll be at 50 for too long here. So maybe like 2 gold each. There we go. Oh! Dancing Baloney showed up to say lol at the mooch. Oh man. Somebody today proposed using mooch as a term of measurement of 10 days. How long are you gonna go camping? Oh, we're going about half a mooch. But yeah, fucking lol at the mooch. If you're watching this in the future, the White House communications director was just fired after 10 days. There. I am now armored. A strange guy who looks scary. Man says ... Sure. Alright, let's get on with it. Actually, let's save the game first. How could I have pulled out the Mana Sword? Because I'm the chosen one, motherfucker. Elliot just beating the crap out of me. Sure. Let's do this. Oh. Got him. Oh, he's got his little 2 animation victory dance. Love this victory music. Yeah, that's the stuff. Oof, just got goosebumps. Okay, go to the water palace. Fine. I'm getting the boot, y'all. Except I know how to cheat to get back in here. If I've been here since I was a baby, why is Elliot yelling at me for being an outsider? I've lived here my whole life. Goodbye, old man. All right. You little turd. Neko the cat. Or Nico. It would be Neko, because Neko is Japanese for cat. But I call her Nico anyway. In one of those everybody pronounces Squaresoft names differently playground arguments. In this one I would be in the wrong, but I would still insist on using the dumb name I call this character anyway. Oh, Bandana went from 50 to 100 GP. 300 for this in here, 150 in the other. Yeah, everything is really expensive at Nico's. Hello. That didn't work. I only get to talk to 4 of these guys, or 3 of these guys, I think. We need a whip. That's Major Diluc. And the next one I talk to is the end of it. Oh. Okay, then. I've never bothered checking to see if that, no matter what order I talk to them in, that's what I hear, and in that order. I've never bothered checking. Not like it's riveting information anyway. We need a whip, and there's a witch over here. Surely you won't encounter her later. Huh. Well, if she's 200 years old, it stands to reason she is functionally immortal, so maybe don't be so surprised. Monsters. Balance of mana shifted and monsters revived. So I've doomed the world. Good times. Okay. Great, thank you. This, by the way, is like most of the story. Don't expect a lot of plot dump. This is pretty much it. I need to go around the world and find more temples like this. Your typical RPG stuff. And it's great, because it's fun.
I'm scared of the sword. Why me? The illusion of choice. Let me hear some lines of dialogue and then deny me the ones I didn't choose. Suddenly my actions feel like they might matter, but they really don't. 8 palaces. Sure. Head for Gaia's navel. South through Pandora. Gotta level the spear. Slightly longer reach. There was a chest. Except I already have everything it can give me, unless it's money. Goblins! And Bugs Bunny gag. Start cutting up carrots. Why am I not just crawling out of the thing? Sure, why not? Okay, then. "20 years later, these things still get me." Oh. 90% of your game is walking around hitting things. It has to feel good to hit things, and sure enough, it does. Nobody's talking. are you here? Looking for a store. Nope. No, not what I wanted. Not even the exit I wanted. That one goes to the castle. Or something. No, that one goes to a fortress. Any hot takes on Atomic Blonde? Haven't seen it yet. I did see, however, the third Planet of the Apes movie, and it was darn good. It was not great, but it was good. Though if Atomic Blonde is either good enough or bad enough, I might do an episode on it. I already have these things. This doesn't work for me. Okay. Oh, that's gruesome. It just crumbles into bones. Of course. Ugh! Bastard! Come here, you bastard! There you go. Sure, why not? Not fun. Hippo Village, sure, why not? Baloney says, I thought Atomic Blonde was okay, might deserve a second viewing, not sure why they felt the need to have Manson cover Ministry. Why? I don't understand bands covering music from within their own genre. I feel like, isn't the fun of covering a song taking somebody else's work and moving it to you? If you're Manson and you're doing Ministry, you're already kind of... That sounds dumb. That sounds wrong and bad and dumb. Disturbed's cover of Sounds of Silence, on the other hand, I didn't even like Disturbed. That was great. Okay. I'll do new armor. Baloney says, I agree, Manson didn't bring much to it, in my opinion. Yeah, I just... There's no reason to do that. I don't like, you know, when punk bands cover each other's stuff, I'm like, you're already a punk band. Like, do a punk cover of, like Save Ferris did with Come On Eileen. That's great. What am I doing? Why am I here? That's right. Though my favorite Ministry memory remains Beavis and Butthead watching NWO. And the first thing that happens is Butthead just goes, there was an animation, you know, they reused a lot of their animation, and it was a brand new animation just for that. And I laughed my ass off. The only band that Manson should be allowed to cover in the future is Neutral Milk Hotel. Sure. And that really is an accurate assessment of how Ministry sounds. And I ain't knocking it either. I love that song. Gotta look up the Beavis and Butthead clip, he says. Yeah, I would. Just you know, Beavis and Butthead, NWO. The whole video will probably be there, and it's right at the beginning. And Jesus Christ, my 12-year-old self. Man. I was on the floor for a while. That show probably did a lot of damage to me as a kid, because Beavis and Butthead were terrible to each other. And they weren't really friends. They were just always next to each other. They were kind of de facto best friends by default. And so my friends and I, you know, for all the talk of like, oh, everybody's smart enough to know a cartoon is just a cartoon, and well, yeah, that's true in the case of Wile E. Coyote and the Roadrunner, it did tell us that that's what male friendships should look like. And so for years, we just gave each other shit. But we were really mean to each other. We were terrible. We'd call each other the worst names, and it wasn't just like lighthearted ribbing. It was, you know, it was just mean. Because that's what we thought was normal. Some of them never grew out of it, which is very sad. It's like you're 35. You don't need to constantly be reminding your friends of their place in the pecking order. That's just gross. So the question would be, I suppose, the question that people, the unasked question on certain future viewers' lips. Oh, time bomb, good times. Do I think Beavis and Butthead should have been censored then? Fuck no. Fuck no, I don't think that. I don't know why everybody keeps conflating me saying something did damage to that thing should not exist. Censoring art is not the way to go. Where is this guy on the y-axis here? Yay, medical alert! And candy that won't fit. How did I wind up back in Pandora? How did this happen? Was I just not paying attention for that long? And just blindly autopiloted here? That's fine, whatever. I gained some experience and money. Gotta get them levels. Power leveling, the game. Sure, let's do this. Whew. This is it's kind of a boring show today. I don't know that I'll be doing Secret of Mana again. And again, maybe I will. Yes, a number got bigger. Joe is pleased. RPGs are funny, especially MMOs, because the point of them is to walk around and kill things so you get stronger, so you can kill things in fewer hits. But then what? so you can keep going and kill bigger things in fewer hits. And where's the, yeah. Like, it's not quite Farmville, where the reward for being good at the game is that you get to play the game less. But it is just interesting. And speaking of Neutral Milk Hotel, like, that had to come from a band named Generator, right? Like Childish Gambino did? Dunno, Neutral Milk Hotel were around in the mid-90s. Were they? Man. That's when I was actually following music. I wonder how I never encountered them. Because, excuse me. My guess is that Jeff Magnum really was weird enough to come with the band name or come up with that name himself. Sure. There were a lot of weird band names back then. Well, my favorite trend in the 90s was creating band names that would lead to misleading marquees on clubs. Like, I believe there was a band called Free Beer. I have decided, since I spent most of my 20s running a karaoke business, and karaoke in Japanese literally translates to ghost orchestra, that if I ever had a band, that is what I would call it. Because even without knowing my karaoke history, ghost orchestra sounds awesome. What kind of band would it be? That's a good question. I go all over the place, because like I said, I came from, karaoke. I think my voice is best suited to prog rock. But knowing me, I'd probably reach for Robert Plant and land at Steve Perry. All these goblins sleeping on the job. Perhaps angering all of the goblins at once was not the wisest maneuver. Holy crap! I don't think I've ever seen one do that. I'll take it. I feel like there might be more up here. And I'd feel wrong. I would feel incorrectly. Beautiful. Now I can escape dungeons without having to go back through them. I ain't gonna screw around with that because that is a self-replicating enemy. It's such a weird thing. The spell to freeze somebody is balloon. I feel like an animator came up with a balloon and they just went, okay, let's make that you're distracted by looking at a balloon and so you're frozen. Like, I feel like that was super like a backronym. Like they came up with the effect first. That was bad. Ugh! Aggravating. Okay, that's it. I'm running. At least I got one of the medical herbs back. More just excellent, irritating music. This is the village of dwarfs. Can't leave that way yet. Already wearing this. Now there's already a better one of these, of course. This is a sham. This will not stand, sir. Okay. I thought he joined me here. Ah, yes. Let's hope I'm leveled enough for this. Wow, I missed. fuck's sakes, die, will you? Ugh. Oh. On to heal. Oh, of course he had one hit to go before I... Of course. And we're gonna name the sprite Sprite, because that's how creative I am. More weapons. Let's see, check weapon levels here. That's not what I wanted. Oh, I still have a whole level to go on the sword. There we go. I think I'm gonna go to Pandora and pick up Girl. Don't know what I'll name her yet. I usually name her Karen, because that's what her name was in the instruction manual. It's weird when video game characters don't have canonical names. Just Boy, Girl, and Sprite. It's called lazy writers. Fair point. Fair point. Hit something! Okay, I gotta change your behavior because you're just standing there. Yeah, approach and attack. Don't guard and keep away. Okay, got the sword to level 2. Let's level up the boomerang. I don't care about any of you people. None of you has anything interesting to say. Here we go. You're going to be Karen. I'd let the chat name the characters, but then we might end up with Girly McGirlface or something like that. And that's too long to fit. Okay, our team is assembled. We're about halfway through the stream, so I'm going to take a break. Go get myself a beverage. Let's get to some better music for the hold. The good music is up here. Wait, this is the castle again. No, here we go. Ah, there you go. Be right back. And we're back for more Secret of Mana. Or Mana. Have that argument, nerds. We have our third character. The band's all here. Ready to go kick some witchy ass. Casperin says, man, I haven't played this in so long. I didn't know you had played it. Should come over and we'll play it together. Loves me some co-op games. You could actually, back in the day, if you bought one of those multi-taps, you could play with all 3 characters. Which was awesome. Casperin says, I sure have. I used to own it. Okay, the spear's at level 2. I think. Yeah, so he can keep using that. It's kind of like a proto-MMO in a way. Not in that, you know, it's massively multiplayer or online, but it is a multiplayer RPG where the bulk of your time is spent walking around beating up mooks so that you can be better at beating up the things you need to beat up. You two are useless. There we go. Depending on what they're wearing. Let's see what equipment they have. So wow, they need stuff bad then. We need a kung fu dress. Yeah, we need stuff. Go back into Gaia's navel for a bit. You two are idiots. Great. We're trapped. The AI has them trying to run to me, but as long as they keep doing that, maybe come up. Oh my god, I'm so I'm stuck. I've never had this happen before. What am I supposed to do? Okay, that's right. I can select different players. Okay, there we go. Cool. Wow, they are really low level. That may be an issue. We're going to take the long way out of this place, because they are unacceptably low level. Two more of these. Cap for him. Gear for me. Okay. Forgot to sell my bandana. This is riveting internet television. Right here. The music is worse than I remembered. This is, to be fair, this is the worst music in the entire game. The music in this game is fantastic, but this is just terrible. This is irritating and horrible. It's repetitive and it sounds like polka. Here we go. Baloney says, this music owns, and then says exactly at my, it's irritating, it says, or it sounds like polka. Okay, gotta get you a different weapon now. Of course you got poisoned. Ugh! You're terrible. You're just terrible. And she's dead. Beautiful. Beautiful. That's dynamite. This is why we're leveling. We sleep and now you're alive. Don't care to explain it? It's just video games for you. You have no excuse for dying that quickly. You have the exact same stats and armor as the sprite does. Well, nearly, anyway. Ugh, I keep doing it just a second too late, too early. Great. Level up, level up, level up. Lizzie says, hooray, Karen. Yes. These guys are just gonna poison my party. So fuck them. Explode, please. Lizzie says Blatt Gets Whacked is the name of my punk rock concept album. It's funny, we were just talking band names earlier. Oh, Karen, you're just awful at this, and I have no way to heal you. So you get to just be poisoned. Come here. Karen tries her best. Karen is just the worst. Well, usually it's the sprite. I feel like there's a bad AI that goes back and forth. And the sprite is usually terrible. And then the gal, which is why when Simon and I played this game, we named the sprite Kiff. Because every time we found ourselves continuously making that noise that Kiff from Futurama makes when he's, you know, when Zap Brannigan says something stupid. Which is, ugh. Like, I suffer from a very sexy learning disability. Kiff, tell him what I call it. And then he goes, oof, sex, Lexia. But we found ourselves making that noise at the sprite's AI enough that we named him Kiff. Karen just wants you to like her. Well, then she needs to stop dying. Interesting quirk of the game. There's this moment. You can get the companions in either order, but if you get the gal first and then you go into Gaia's navel to get him, Karen runs off to the woods by herself. Right? And this guy is worried about her when you get there. However, we got there with her already there, so this is now just a random stranger for no reason saying, "You're safe! Phew!" For no reason. Yeah, what even... Come on, guys. You're just the worst at this. Come with me. Oh my god. The secret of mana is that you can't walk on flowers. Yes. That is the secret. Wait a minute. Did I level up with Boomerang and not know it? Yes, I did. Oh, you're just so bad at this, Karen. I do like that no bow, and by like I mean I just think it's funny that no bow in this game can fire an arrow farther than about 3 feet in front of you. I got the bow and arrow and was expecting like Zelda bow and arrow where it goes all the way across the screen and was very disappointed. Neko the cat. I need to buy more candy. She is charging way too much for it. $300? Oh man alive. Just no thank you. As needed, maybe. Oh, for fuck's sake. She has to be good on weapon too, I bet. Yeah, she's fine with what she's got. We're gonna give her the boomerang. Maybe now she'll be a little less shit because she won't have to rush every enemy. Ah. I'm wasting a lot of time and dying. That was much better. Go team. Sprite's moogled. Okay, my weapon skill is up. I need the axe and the spear. He's using the axe. Neat. That's not the way. There we go. Great. He needs the knuckle, the boomerang, and the sword. And whip to get past that. Damn it, Karen. Hey, Karen leveled up. Boy, that just didn't go well. There we go. And we're through! Oh, right, these guys, and they're super hard. Karen's weapon skill up. What do you need to learn? She needs axe, bow and spear, and sword. Just about everything. I need to use the axe. Cool. I got turned into a Moogle. Killer chairs! Watch out for killer chairs! Is that the only non-killer chair? That's just regular chair? I stole that chair's lunch money? You bet your ass I did. Hey, when you're a killer chair, you run the risk of somebody stealing your money. Oh, nice one, Sprite. Rude. Chair tries his best, Casper says. You're cute. Run away! Run away! Yeah. That's the way I want to go, but not yet. I need to know what's up here. More killer chairs. Polter chair. So poltergeist and chair is a portmanteau. I've heard better. Come on, you idiots, run with me! Yeah, you're dead because you're an idiot. Oh, the AI in this game is much worse than I remember. Now I gotta pay $300 to resurrect him. That guy won't even talk to me. That was a lot of money I just blew. Stay alive this time. Let's go earn some of that money back. I do want to save the game, though. Let's do a little test. I have 782 gold and 1,064 experience. $818 gold. So they give me like 50. 1094 experience. That was unwise. Wow. Karen still sucks even when I'm playing her. I guess it is really me who sucks. Somebody needs to be using a distance weapon. So it's gonna be him. And he needs to level in it anyway, so that's just fine. Do this a few more times, get enough money to heal us. That was poorly timed. Oh, weird. I'm under the box art today. Usually I'm over it. So if I stand up... Alright, Yashua. What? You need Knuckle. He leveled up, and if Karen levels up again... Well, that's weapon level. Yeah, okay, 118. Way to get yourselves moogled. Oh, for God's sakes, die, will ya? Okay, Sprite leveled up again. Need Karen to level up. Which will definitely happen in one more run, and then, yeah. Oh, I ran all the way up again like a doofus. Alright, Karen leveled up. Sprite's weapon skill up. He needs Knuckle and Sword. He's almost done with Sword. Okay. Let's go heal. How close is he to leveling? Nope, wrong one again, dummy. Ugh! He's a little far from leveling, so we will use a candy. Weak! Dude. Not cool. We're all Moogles! Wonderful. chairs. There's Dell's band again. More deadly chairs. Wow, he's up on everything but the knuckle. And so am I. That was boring. There was a left, right, and center door. Left and right doors are just nothing, and center door is the right one. Those rooms were pointless. Now we get the remix with the awesome drums. I'll be right back. Check. Something happened with the microphone.
Okay. That was weird. The batteries on the mic died, which shouldn't matter because it's plugged in. It kept receiving audio even... I don't know. I don't know what the hell just happened. But it's fixed now. Hopefully I didn't have bad audio just forever. Let's see if I can beat this boss. Really, not about the budgeting for your cool disappear effects. You just have them flash off screen. Sure. The witch just straight up telling me her evil plan. Whoa, yeah. I'm gonna need to level up a lot. I'm out of candy. Yep, we're not making it through this. Literally can't hit him. That's it. That's the end. Whoo, boy. This music is dope. Stop it, I'm already dead. Sadly, no trace of them was ever found. Somebody needs to be using a distance weapon, and I suppose it's gonna have to be me. Kind of a shame that I need to spend such a large part of the stream leveling. Well, what are you gonna do? Okay, I'm full up on everything. Well, we're gonna be here a while. You guys have anything you want to talk about? Oh, just die already. There we go. Is everybody else using weapons that need leveling up? I already told you about the new unit of measure for a 10-day. Yes, we actually, when Baloney showed up, all he had to say was, at first, was, lol mooch, and I brought that up. Okay, still good with the sword. She still needs to level up the spear. That's good. chest. That's going to be a couple wishes I can't use. I'm betting you now. Yep, that's too bad. That is $300 I didn't have to spend, and I spent it all the same. Hey, they're not bunched up. This is more inefficient. Gonna go camping in about a mooch. Wow, that's funny. That's really weird that you said that, because earlier in the stream when I talked about the mooch and the sentence I chose to demonstrate it was, "Oh, how long you going camping for?" "Oh, about half a mooch." We both went to camping. We both gave the same example, though you are literally going camping in about a mooch. Or traveling anyway. I don't know that you're camping. Half a mooch is a long time to go camping. Yeah, 5 days. I can do 3 days tops. After that, I needs me a shower. And a real bathroom. Actually, I just checked, and I am going camping in about half a mooch. Where, really? I'd ask who with, but you'd have to answer in the stream. And that's no fun. Oh, with your dad. Awesome. Haven't figured out where you're going yet, which is potentially problematic. Oh, absolutely. The problem is, best laid plans. You never ever know if there's going to be a campsite open. You just can't know. So you can plan ahead, you can plan a location, it doesn't mean you're going to get it. We'll figure it out, Caspern says. Yeah, I bet you will. It won't be a problem. But I'm glad, that's great. You can smoke cigars and talk. Or whatever you do. Fuck yeah, she says. At least one cigar in my future. Cigars are weird, because you don't inhale them. And as a former smoker, that confuses me. I'm like, then what's the point? I don't get it. It tastes good. Yeah, sure. Cigar shops sure smell good. Oh, keep leaning forward like an idiot. And running into the eyeball guy like an idiot. Alright, guys, come on, level up. I want to go fight the boss and I don't want to die again. And then that'll be the end of the stream. I did it again. So Casper and I took some of them pork chops and I coated them in flour and deep fried them. And it was alright. The lesson I learned is that though, 25 minutes is good for fried chicken, it is way overkill for pork chops. They were tough. And that is what I did for dinner. I had fried pork chops and black beans and rice. I need to figure out the timing on that. I need to figure out how long I can keep them in there. Poison needles! Oh, you bastard! I need to figure out how long I can keep them in there before they... so they will be cooked and won't be gross. Or dry, anyway. Would they be better than okay if not cooked as long? Oh yeah, it was super my fault. With chicken, it seems like the longer I leave it in there, the better. Like beyond, because it's ready. You can eat it well beyond that 25 minutes. You can eat it well before that, but the skin isn't as good. But pork chops have no skin. Alright, how close is everybody to leveling? Wrong one. There we go. He's a few away. She's pretty close. And he's closer. So we'll level everybody up one more time, and then we'll go fight that witch again. Oh, man! Ugh, bastard. You're just wasting my time. How come these guys never bunch up anymore? They're screwing me. Stop healing! You're just wasting my time. Somebody leveled. Karen did. Alright. Karen, and then Sprite, and then me, and then we will go. How close are you? Oh, he must have leveled already. Yeah, he's level 11. So I must be the closest at, yeah. So like one more time and I think we can call it. Time for me to jet. It's dinner and Game of Thrones time. It has been a pleasure having you here on the stream. Hope to see you again soon. We're off tomorrow. We're not off. I'll be at work. I'll be doing other things that aren't this. That aren't sitting around with you fine folks playing video games, which is, I'm sure, something I would rather be doing. More of this. Just more of this. Stop it! Stop it! Okay. I'm leveled up, they're leveled up. Make sure we have all of the candy we need. We're gonna take another run at this boss, and then we're gonna be done. Full on that. Full on that. Full on that. We are good. Make sure everybody's wearing their armor. Yes, yes, and oh, wait. And yes, okay, let's do it. Okay, we're going to a boss. So... sword goes to him. She gets the spear. Yes, which she has. And he... let's go with axe. Cool. Not doing this again. It's a waste of effort. I didn't save the game. Let's go do that. Yeah, I don't care that I'm Moogled. Let me go. Let me out of here. Everybody taking damage? Jeez. Come on, you idiots, run! Oh, this is a disaster. I have to heal both of them. All because I didn't save my game. Just wasted money. Okay. Let's see if we can do it this time. Everybody's healed up. Don't care. Just let me go. I can demoogle elsewhere. Yes, exposition dump. We've already heard it. Great. Wow, we're already in trouble. So when he's up here, I just can't hurt him. Can I hurt him with a different weapon? Yes. Got him. Great. I believe that is the last of the weapons. He needs the knuckle. What does Karen need? Most things. The axe and the sword, most of all. Well, we did it. Do I really have to walk all the way out of here? Well, needless to say, I'm not going to do that. That's it for me. Boom. We are done. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, hats, cats, and other folk, it has been an honor and a privilege. Thank you, everybody. Good night. Oh, God. Oh, God. Why can I never get this right?